morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I am exhausted. It's 8:30 and we are starting our day slowly but surely. I feel like I constantly function now in a state of like 3 hours of sleep. You are laughing. Hang on. Oh my goodness. As I was saying, I feel like I'm functioning in a state of delulu right now. I'm just so tired, but it's truly amazing how the Lord gives moms supernatural energy to just function and thrive. So that is what we're doing. Jordan is making me a coffee right now, and I am going to finish feeding him and then get up and try to get ready. We have quite a big day today. Not a big day, but we do have some things to get done. Okay, so our little routine, even though it's not much of a routine, Jordan, I'll wake up with little man and then Jordan will watch him for a few minutes after he's been fed and changed and burped. And then I pump, which you guys can probably hear in the video. And I try to get ready, even if it's just like a quick 5 or 10 minute skincare, whatever it is. Today, I'm actually gonna try to do my makeup. My hair is pretty much whatever it is, what it is. So that's what we're gonna do.
Are there any...
In other words, this is my life now. I just finished pumping. Jordan is in the nursery changing Maverick's diaper. Jordan has a work call, so he's letting me hurry and get ready before he has to hop on that. We're just tag teaming. That's what you do. You tag team everything when you have a newborn. How I'm functioning right now, I'm very little sleep. I don't really know, but we're getting it done. We have a pediatric appointment for Maverick today, and then we have to go to the chiropractor. Jordan, it sounds like, might have to go handle a few work things this afternoon, so I might be going to the chiropractor by myself with Maverick. I have yet to drive my vehicle alone with Maverick in the back, so that gives me a little anxiety, but at some point we're gonna have to break the ice with that, so maybe today will be the day. We're taking a slight nursing break because I'm the only one in the house that can nurse our child, so
Yes, you are.
it seems like every time he wants to eat is when I've put glue on my lashes and they're now in there drying and I'm gonna have to redo them, so that's okay. Sweet baby boy, you are just hungry and growing. Okay, I just finished doing my makeup and right on time because baby boy woke up and he was hungry. So he is back asleep. He's nursing anywhere from like 10-15 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour. It's just all over the place right now. So he eats when he's hungry, and that's that. I also pumped and got about 3 ounces. A lot of people have been asking how pumping is going, how breastfeeding is going, and honestly, it's taxing. It's exhausting. It feels like a full-time job. It's definitely a lot, but I love it. I didn't know how I would feel about it. I didn't know if I would be one of those moms that wanted to breastfeed, and I genuinely love it so much. It's just the sweetest. Like, he literally nursed and fell asleep right here in my arms, and I'm like, I'm never gonna get to see this again after it's gone. So I just want to soak it up for all that it is. One thing that's been really challenging is eating. You just don't have time to cook. You don't have free hands. I have been doing a little baby wearing with the baby carriers, but I'm not 100% confident with it yet. So the more I practice, the easier it'll get. I've been doing it here at the house or like at the office. We were there the other day. One thing that has felt really difficult at times is eating and eating enough. You're just so busy. You've got your hands full. You're focused on baby boy, or I'm focused on baby boy, that you just forget to eat. And I have had a lot of people tell me that breastfeeding hunger is a real thing. I've only experienced that like probably 3 or 4 days out of the last 4 weeks. He's officially a month old. I don't know if that's ever gonna like hit me. It does hit me some days, but for the most part, I feel like I've actually had a loss of appetite, which I've also read can have to do with baby blues and postpartum hormone fluctuations. So who knows? But because of that, it's been hard to eat some days, and I just don't have much of an appetite. And then also it's hard to find time to cook. So I just had a yogurt with some almond butter, and Jordan is in the kitchen about to make me some lunch before the pediatrician appointment that he has here in a couple of hours. I also wanted to maybe try to take some 1-month-old photos today of him. We have like the little milestone plaques that say like 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, but I don't know if that's gonna happen today. It's really just like an hour by hour situation currently in the season of life. So we're gonna try to do that here before the pediatrician appointment. Maybe. He did just turn 1 month old yesterday, so he's officially 1 month. It's okay if I'm a few days late taking those milestone photos, but I would like to get it done today. Okay, well, that was literally the cutest thing ever. I just walked in the bedroom. Jordan's watching Maverick right now, and he's sleeping because I had to do a little bit of work around the house and do some things on my laptop, and I just walked in, and Jordan has on Paw Patrol, and they're watching Paw Patrol. Oh, he's the best dad ever. While Jordan is still watching Maverick, I am trying to do some baby laundry in the nursery because the amount of baby clothes and muslin rags and washcloths and towels when he started getting baths is just insane. It is so much laundry and I swear I can't keep up with it. Not that that's priority right now, but it is nice when Jordan is watching him when I do have time to just get a little bit of laundry done. We got really spoiled when my mother-in-law was here and she was doing all of our laundry, which was such a blessing, even mine and Jordan's, and we don't have that now. So I am just scrambling when I do have time to try to tidy things up. Also super realistic. I don't know if y'all remember how organized all of these drawers were during the nursery haul, the nursery tour. Well, that one's kind of still somewhat folded, but this one that I spent literally an hour rolling all of them, all of these onesies like that, just, this is reality. This is what it ends up to be like. Not to like discourage any mamas that are in the thick of preparing for their newborn, that are type A and organizing all the things like I am. It's nice when it's pretty before baby arrives, but once the baby arrives, it's gonna get crazy. For a little bit at least, your house will be clean again, you'll be organized again, but in the newbornness, trust me, it's not gonna be your priority. How cute is this? My dad got this for Maverick. All right, I think we're good to go. I need to go wake Maverick up and feed him before we have to leave. Did you have a good nap with Daddy? Yeah? I heard you were cooing in your sleep. Look at those cute little feet. Are you ready to go to the pediatrician? Yeah? You're sending me on an adventure solo, Mom. I'm a little anxious.
You're gonna do great, baby.
I'm glad you have faith in me.
I do. You're the only one that could do this because you're the only one that's Maverick's mom.
I know.
You got this.
We're gonna miss you for the next few hours. Just over here nursing away. Almost done, little man. We got to get on the road. Yeah. I am currently in the backseat nursing Maverick before we go into our pediatrician appointment. He did really good on the car ride. I was a little anxious about driving and not sitting back here with him because literally every single car ride we've had for the last 4 weeks, I have sat in the back with him. So that was a little stressful, but we played worship music. I prayed, I played the blood of Jesus over him, and everything was fine. Everything is fine. I've got to break the ice on that at some point, right? Anyways, I'm nursing him and then I'm going to burp him and possibly change his diaper in the back seat if he needs a diaper change. And then we're going to head into the pediatrician and see how much he weighs. I feel like he is maybe closer to 11 pounds now. Probably not. He's probably more like 10 and a half, but he feels heavy. He was 9 pounds and 1 ounce when he was born. Yeah, and he was 21 inches long and he's already grown 2 full inches as of last week. So that is crazy, and I believe it because he has officially grown out of all of his newborn things. You ready to go inside? I just hit my major wall. We are running on 3 hours of sleep. You know. You ready? You did so good. It is now 6:30. Jordan ended up meeting me at the chiropractor, which was so sweet. And then we went and got dinner. It's been a really good afternoon with Maverick, and he's just been the sweetest boy. And on my way home, my husband is amazing. On my way home, he got really, really fussy in the back seat, and I just knew I had to pull over and feed him. Even though it wasn't quite time for him to eat yet, I just knew that that's what it was. And so I texted Jordan, and Jordan was like, "Follow me, babe." And he pulled into a random parking lot with me. He's sitting over there in his truck, watching and making sure we're safe because I'm in the backseat with baby boy. And I'm just so grateful for a husband that is so protective, and just literally I couldn't do it without him. And it gives me such a heart for single moms out there. If you're a single mom, I just genuinely want to give you a hug because I could not do this. I physically could not do this without my husband. He has been literally my best friend, my biggest helper in all of this, and just watching him love Maverick the way that he does. Man. But this is our current situation. You hope for the best, prepare for the chaos, and that's where we're at. But this is our current situation. I think we're almost done nursing. We've been here for about 15 minutes now, and I'm gonna get him home and we're gonna start winding him down for the night. We've been trying to wind him down around 8 p.m., 8 p.m. Again, there's really no routine with a newborn, but we're trying to get into some kind of a rhythm, and that seems to be when he is ready to get to sleep. Okay, we are about to bathe little man. We give him a bath every other day, and he's had some dry skin on his head, so we're working on getting that fixed with some barrier cream and the right kind of baby shampoo. This seems to help him unwind for the night, so we're going to get him settled in so that we can start unwinding for the night. So we got the bath. Yeah. We're all taken care of. We're gonna eat a pre-bedtime snack, aka Milky, and then we're gonna unwind for the night. Yeah. And we get the hiccups and the burps. Whatever that is. That's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
I'll clean all that up.
Okay, thanks, babe.
Yeah.
We're gonna get ready for bed. Okay, it is 9:30 and I just finished nursing him. He woke up a little bit, but I'm gonna rock him back to sleep. Yeah, so this is about the time where I try to get him to really wind down after we have a slight nighttime routine. There's obviously no routine yet with a 4-week-old, but we're working into that. Slowly but surely, aren't we? So this time of the night, I start helping him wind down. Jordan is usually going through the house and finishing dishes, doing some laundry, just kind of picking the house up a little bit. That's usually what I would do, but because I have my hands full, he has really stepped up to help around the house, which has been amazing and super sweet of your dad. You just have the best dad in the world, don't you? We got lotion, your barrier cream on your skin. Yeah, now it's time to wind down. Do you want to get swaddled? You love your swaddle. And put your little owlet on your foot. All the things. I know. I gotta put a little owlet on your foot. I know. It's so rough being so little. So rough. I know Mama's gonna nurse you as soon as I get you into swaddle. You're all zipped up for the nighttime. But not even remotely shocked. Get up. You know, spit up is just the new accessory for moms. All the cool kids have spit up on them, right? Mama's tired. I stink. I need a shower. I really need to wash my hair, but that is definitely not happening tonight. So we're just going with it. Definitely recommend the Swaddle Up. Love to Dream. I think they're on Amazon. They're like $19, $20, $30, something like that. And Maverick has absolutely loved them, and they're so easy. They're so much easier than trying to swaddle on your own. I'm very intimidated by swaddling. They taught us how to do it at the hospital, but it's just still a very intimidating thing. And he kept breaking out of his swaddles. And so the Swaddle Up was just what we needed. It's a zipper, it's easy, and there's that. There we go. Get it out. Mommy's gotta change your diaper now. Again, I just put a clean diaper on you, but now we gotta change it again. That's okay. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's like a literal war zone with a newborn. Spit up everywhere. Also, side note, our newborn is completely used to the dogs barking because that was our whole pregnancy. So yeah, but spit up. Also, these cookies are legit amazing, worth every penny. I swear they've been helping me with breastfeeding. Highly recommend these. They have flaxseed, brewer's yeast, and rolled oats, and I really think that they've been helping me with my breastfeeding journey, which I'll talk about here maybe in the morning. But right now I'm going to try to shower while Maverick is down and sleeping and falling asleep, because he's probably going to be asleep for about 2 hours. Usually the first stretch is the longest, but like it's all up in the air. Did you sleep good? Okay. Put this on the charger. Oh. This is quite literally the best feeling in the world. It's 8:30-ish, 8:39, and he fed, nursed for like 10 minutes, and then literally didn't even open his eyes when he was nursing. He was still asleep. So usually I've been trying to like open the blinds around 8:39 to try to let the sunlight in to help with his circadian rhythm, with getting it back on track. But honestly, like, I just want to contact nap with him right now, and so that's what we're doing. I'm just letting him sleep, and I'm doing a little bit of work on my phone while he's resting and still sleeping. It's just going to be a really slow morning, and I'm here for all of it. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Let your butters out. Okay, we have this baby Brezza bottle washer, and I highly recommend it. I'll link it down in the description box below. It's literally the easiest thing ever. You just have to fill the water up, put the bottles in, put the little washer, the little soap pack, sorry, my brain right now. Start it, and it washes, steams, sterilizes, all the things. It's time to get dressed for the day. I don't want to be restricted by clothes, Mom. These look like shorts on you, sir. Are you gonna let Mama get ready? Can I get ready? Kind of, sort of, maybe. We'll see. It is now 1:30 p.m. Crisis averted. We have made it out of the trenches. I didn't really leave the bedroom. I ate breakfast this morning and then I didn't really leave the bedroom until like 10 minutes ago because this one was a little fussy, and then he fell asleep for a quick 10-minute nap and I was like, you know what, we got to move on it. So I got ready very fast, lightning speed. I did my makeup intermittently like through the time that he was on and off fussy. But we fell asleep and we let mama get changed, kind of throw herself together, and now we're gonna load up in the car and we're gonna head up to the ranch. And Daddy's gonna meet us up there and we're gonna have a nice day up at the ranch in the sunshine. You're gonna be in the shade, but Mama's gonna be in the sunshine. These are the parts of motherhood that can feel pretty overwhelming at times. It's nice to have these random days where Jordan has to work still to just kind of break the ice on like being by myself during the day, but it's hard. I think we've reached a quiet place. I'm just having to remind myself this season is so fleeting, and all these moments of cuddling him and the moments that he wants to be held, like this morning he did not want to be put down, which is really, really sweet, but when you have somewhere to be, it can be a little stressful, and just trying to find like something. I tried the baby rocker, I tried the boppy, just nothing was doing it, and so I pretty much have been holding him all morning, which I'm not complaining about. It's literally the sweetest thing in the world. As hard as it is, as exhausting as it is, it's also okay to just be and be present and be still and be in the moment. And he's so cute. Oh my gosh, I can't handle it. Yeah, it's been a really long last 24 hours. Technically this is turning into like a 36-hour vlog, which is fine by me. I'm right there with you, buddy. I think I got like 4 hours of sleep last night, so. Anyways, I'm not really sure where I left off. It's been a day. It's now 3 o'clock, and so, you know, we're just rolling with the punches. This has become a more like a 36-hour day in the life. Realistic, very realistic. It took me hours to get ready this morning, and by getting ready I mean like 10 minutes, because I just threw on a t-shirt and my sneakers and a headband because my hair needs to be washed and hasn't been washed in quite a bit. And I'm just loving every second of it, even as hard as it is sometimes, as frustrating as it is. I'm very much so like, I like to be places on time. I like to get out of the house, and the Lord is just using this newborn season as a way to show me that there's so much grace when things slow down. We're having a dream. We're having a dream. We're out of the house. We're about to get on the road. And I just wanted to close this video out and say thank you guys so much for being here. It's been crazy. We're definitely in the newborn trenches, but I don't really like calling it newborn trenches. I'd rather call it like newborn blessing. I saw someone say that and I was like, that actually sounds way better, and I think I like that a lot. My dad called me to encourage me, and he was just so sweet. He was like, sweetie, one day you're gonna miss this. I know today's been hard. I know that you had somewhere to be by a certain time and you didn't make it. That's okay. There's so much grace, and people understand. Being the mother of a newborn is hard. It can be challenging at times, especially when the dad is at work and you're all by yourself. I know one day I'm gonna miss this. I know one day, and I know that that day is gonna be here so much sooner than we think, than it feels. One day he's gonna be turning 1, and then he's gonna be 2, and then he's gonna be in kindergarten, and it's just like, it's crazy to think about that. It's crazy to think how fast time is already passing by, and I don't want to miss a second of it. And so I'm just grateful for these slow days where he doesn't want to be set down. He wants to be in mama's arms, because I know that one day I'm gonna miss that with my whole heart. But I'm running on about 4 hours of sleep, and it's truly supernatural. The Lord gives you energy. The Lord gives moms energy to get through days like this, because pre-baby, like even pre-pregnancy, there's literally no way I would have been able to function on 4 hours of sleep. But I actually feel pretty good considering. But anyways, thank you guys so much for just hanging out with us. I hope that this vlog encourages mamas out there that 1, you're not alone, and that 2, it's okay. There's so much grace. If you feel like all your days and nights just kind of start blending together, because that's where we're at, that's where I'm at, everything just kind of feels like a blur in the best way. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.